let's do this again because I forgot I hit the mute button on the microphone the first time. So, we are going to talk about the Three Sisters comic. This is the comic that shows the reunion of the Windrunner sisters, Valeria, Veresra, and Sylvanas. It starts off in Stormwind with Valeria in Turallion talking about meeting her sisters for the first time in like 1,000 years for her. Of course, Valeria being, a void elf basically. She has the void whispers to her throughout the comic. At this point, they're trying to get her to, kill Turallion because he's of the light. And, of course, she ignores it and, moves on. Then we go to Versra and Dalaran getting ready to leave her sons to go visit her sisters. Her sons end up having a little argument before she leaves about Sylvanas and everything, and she ends up, squashing that real quick and leaving. They end up, Versra and Valeria meet up in Eversong Woods. They start talking about old times. She even mentions how her and Sylvanas had tried to kill Garrosh during his trial, and how she backed out at the last minute. Then they start dancing, and while they're dancing, Sylvanas just comes out of the shadows, like she does. Illyrio is kind of startled by Sylvanas. Last time she saw her, she was alive. Now she's undead. Even the Void starts talking to her. They almost seem fearful of Sylvanas. Like, she is so far gone that even the Void doesn't want anything to do with her. They try to get her to kill Sylvanas, but of course, Illyrio just, doesn't faze her. And, other than just her normal being startled by her. Illyrio starts see the corruption in the Ghostlands from the Scourge, and they fight off the Scourge as they make their way to Windrunner Tower. Partway there, they decided to play a game with 3 truths on their way there. Or it was like 2 truths and a lie, whatever it was. They play that game, they say their truths and lies, and they get halfway there to the spire, and they decide they get into a little altercation. Illyrio and Sylvanas. Sylvanas calls Illyrio Abomination because she serves the Void. Illyrio kind of laughs at that and says how she could be an abomination when Sylvanas is the abomination, being, undead. And Veresra ends up being, a voice of reason, and just kind of, squashing it and getting them back on track. They make their way to the spire. They reveal their truth, except for Sylvanas. Sylvanas doesn't. She just kind of had it at that point. They kind of decide that it was kind of a bad idea to do this. Illyrio makes her way to leave, and so does Veresra. Veresra decides to go back and tell Sylvanas something real quick before she leaves. she tells her that that she was sorry for just kind of leaving her and during their plans to kill Garrosh during his trial, and that she should have broken it off in person instead of just sending a letter and then not saying anything to her all this time. Then Illyrio and Versera leave. After they leave, a Dark Ranger comes out from the shadows, asking Sylvanas why she didn't give a signal. And Sylvanas just tells her that she was going to let them live for now, but eventually they would serve death. They would serve her. So ultimately, this whole thing was just like a setup so Sylvanas could kill her sisters and then raise them as undead. Yeah. I don't know. I should have expected it. The whole time I should have expected it. But I mean, at this point, Sylvanas seems to be so far gone. Even the Void doesn't want anything to do with her. That should have been a clue right then and there. But it did feel. It still feels a little over the top. It feels over the top. Like they want us looking at Sylvanas thinking that she is, you know, the prime evil person in this whole thing, when maybe in reality we should be looking at someone else. That there's someone else that we should be looking at. That is truly the bad one. I mean, I don't think it's Olgon's, because like I said, even the Void wants something to do with her, so the Olgon's just gonna be, no. She's even too gone for us. And I don't know if Sylvanas knows something that we don't, or what. I mean, ultimately her plan is she wants to keep the number, you know, the numbers of the Forsaken up, because, you know, they can't reproduce because they're dead. So she has to find, you know, more people to, you know, raise. And every time she raises someone, she loses a Valkyr. So yeah, we can kind of see her point there, but still, she still seems so over the top. Like, I really don't think that we're gonna end up killing her or anything. I think something might happen where she says, okay, I'm not fit to be war chief, and gives her, you know, Mano to like Sourfang or someone. But I don't think we'll have to like kill her a la, you know, Siege of Orgrimmar. And there goes the dog. But yeah, what do you guys think? Leave a comment below, and until next time, bye.